Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. As some might say, welcome back to speed build. I have no idea what day it is because I'm pre-recording again. And just pre-recording to pre-record. I don't know, my schedule's I don't know what's going on, okay? To be honest with you, I'm just recording a lot of videos because I'm stressed about school, and so I'm like, I need to get a handle on things, so I'm like working a lot to try and like find some sort of balance in my life. Who relates? Let me know in the comments down below. But today we're building a farmhouse. I really enjoyed building this house. I'm getting major Stardew Valley vibes, which I'll talk about again later, but like, we all know that Stardew Valley is like my favorite game ever. Obviously not greater than The Sims. The Sims is the best game of all time, but like I love Stardew Valley. So I'll get into that. But this house I had so much fun building. First of all, I started listening to One Direction again. Sometimes I just go through these phases where I I like go back to my old ways and I'll listen to like exclusively One Direction for a week straight. And like we're in that again. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't stop myself. I don't know what it like I'm not even like a giant One Direction fan, but apparently I am. So we're really out here, my friends. But I built this house. It is like a classic farmhouse kind of vibe on the outside. I found this picture of one in real life that I loved, and I rebuilt it, kind of inspired by it a little bit. It's similar, not the same. And then I put a ton of plants in the back, so it works like an actual farm in game. Like there's a greenhouse and a gazillion plants, and so you could run it as a farm. And I want to play in this house. Like I want to make a sim that's a farmer and like live here. All the plants that are in the back are already perfect quality though. So, you know, you might want to delete them and put your own if you want to like actually build up a farm, but if you want to just like automatically have a ton of farm money, go for it. This house is the one for you. There's 3 bedrooms, which is kind of fun, so you can have like a couple kids. You'll see later in the video, I'm going to tell you it now so that you don't make fun of me later, but one of the bedrooms was inspired by a bedroom that I made by accident in my black and white build challenge, because I did this video where I made all of the colors black and white on my computer so I could only see grayscale. And then I had one successful room, sort of, with this like god-awful yellow bed and like blue-ish color scheme, and so I used it again, but I made it worse. I put like checkers on the wall. Okay, so the concept for the furnishing was a tasteful ugly, like kind of like what grandma would have, but I was going for very like farm country ugly. So you'll see it when I'm done. It's interesting. It was intentionally ugly though, and I kind of like it. Like I kind of enjoyed doing that, so I think I might do it more often. I do a lot of like classic little like suburban things that aren't as fun, but I had fun making like this cluttered kind of ugly. I don't know, when I say ugly, I just mean that there's like weird wallpaper, which in my mind is a little bit ugly, because wallpaper is very outdated in the current era, most of the time, depending on what it is. But like the idea of wallpaper seems like, ooh, old farmhouse ugly to me in my head. So I know that it's probably not true and a little bit offensive. Sorry if you have wallpaper, I bet it looks beautiful. I just don't think that all of this wallpaper looks beautiful. Like the checkers on the wall in this teen's bedroom, it's not beautiful. It's not good at all. Nobody asked for that. But you'll see, it's fine. When we get to it, you'll be like, oh, cute. And then you'll love it, and it'll be all good and fresh and fun. Also, I hate building on this lot because the lighting is so bad. Like, there isn't a time of day where the lighting is good for building, at least in my experience, because in the afternoon, the sun is behind the house, so there's a lot of ugly shadows in the front, and in the morning, it's just too dark because it's Windenburg, and so you can't win. I like to build in the lots in Willow Creek because the sun shines in the front of them in the afternoon, in those, like, cheap lots in Willow Creek, so it's a good spot for building. But I'm not gonna put like my beautiful farmhouse in this like sort of developed area in Willow Creek. Like it needs to go out in the back of Windenburg. This is where the Munch family lives. I bulldozed their house and I put this one. Sorry to them. I think they'll be okay though, because there are new farmers in town and they're way cooler. Also, team, I have to record this very quickly because I'm streaming in like 30 minutes, and so there's literally no way I can get it recorded and edited and uploaded before then. But that's okay. You know what? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody takes too long to build farmhouses and then cuts it too close to their stream and is now really struggling because we've all been there. I wish that I had finished this faster, but I was taking my time with the landscaping and stuff, and so it took too long, and now I cut it too close to my stream time. How am I going to record my Let's Play now? I'm doing this thing where I record only 3 days a week, or at least I'm trying to, but that's not going to happen because I only made 1 video today, but I was supposed to make 3. So like how... I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest, team. We're really out here struggling. But I think tonight I'll record a speed build on stream, so that way I have it for this weekend. Hopefully, I don't know. That seems like a good concept. Then I can at least make 2 videos today. But I was supposed to make a video for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And instead I made a video for Ambiguous Day, potentially Sunday, and also nothing else. So I might post this video on Friday. Where are my Let's Plays? They just aren't, it's not happening. I need to record a baby challenge episode and make a 300k video, and instead I'm making speed builds. That's not what anybody asked for. Where's Tommy Oaks? I don't know. Listen, team, I just don't think I want to make that many Let's Plays right now. I hate having 3 Let's Plays going on at once, because then I feel like I can't post other videos. Like, I want to just make a build sometimes, but when I have 3 Let's Plays going on, I'm like, oh, I have to post Tommy Oaks, and then I can't post my builds, and I get upset. But, like, I haven't posted a Tommy Oaks episode in weeks. In weeks! Where's the mega famous celebrity bowler when you need him? Anyway, so that's my struggle right now. He'll come back, I promise. I'll bring him back for, like, a little bit. He'll get a finale or something, I don't know. I feel bad, but I feel like my channel is changing. I'm moving away from Let's Plays. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I still will do them. I just enjoy making other content more right now. Anyway, that's the tea. Happy 2019. Cutting out toxic people 2019. Leaving Tommy Oaks in 2018. You know what I mean? Oh, it's true. The funny thing is that it's true. If you didn't know, I have this Let's Play called the Celebrity Bowler Let's Play, and it involves this character named mega famous celebrity bowler Tommy Oaks, who's this garbage person who also happens to be a very talented bowler, and it's about his rise to fame and his relationship with this guy named Charles Gilmore, who is he's like James Charles, but in The Sims, and way cooler. Like, James Charles could never. So it's a really fun time. I love The Sims a lot, but Tommy Oaks kind of sucks as a person. So, but you didn't hear that from me. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys about Stardew Valley for a second, because I have a feeling that you guys will like this game. Because if you like me, and you like The Sims, I think that you might enjoy this game. It's not similar to The Sims at all, but it's a very relaxing, very cute, and very fun game. I'm not even going to plug anything right now because I don't make any content on it. I used to stream it a lot, but I've been doing a lot of builds on stream recently, so I haven't played it in a while. The Simsie save is kind of the reason for that. I was trying to finish the update, so I haven't streamed anything else other than Sims builds in like months. But there's this game called Stardew Valley, and it's a farming game. But that's not all, okay? It's sort of like, I don't want to describe it poorly, but I'm going to explain all the things that I love about it, because it's not just about farming, okay? You have this farm. The idea is that your character has moved back to Stardew Valley onto their grandpa's old farm. Their grandpa died. They used to work in this, like, old city place, and they're like, I can't live like this anymore. So they move back to Stardew Valley, live on the farm, and try and take it over. And your farm's, like, all overgrown and kind of run down, and you got to start from scratch, and you go and, like, you buy seeds, you plant them, you can collect things. There's all kinds of foraging, there's fishing, there's mining. It's really fun. There's all these townies that you have to befriend and stuff, and you can, like, marry somebody. It's a really good game. All the storylines for all of the characters in town, all the villagers are really good, and it's just really detailed and really cute and really relaxing. The music is really good, and it's my favorite game to play ever. Like, The Sims is really fun. Obviously, I love The Sims 4. Like, I'm not saying it's better than The Sims 4. I would always pick The Sims over Stardew Valley, I think, just because, like, listen, I've got like 4,000 hours in The Sims 4. I built a career off of The Sims 4, like, let's be honest. However, Stardew Valley is like my favorite game to play outside of that. I play it on my Switch and on my PC. Whenever I travel, I bring my Switch and I play Stardew Valley on the plane and stuff. It's such a good game. It's like $15 on Steam too. Like, it's not that expensive. It's also on Switch, so, like, it's available. Like, The Sims is an expensive game, right? But it's just $15 for Stardew Valley, and it's so worth it. I have hundreds of hours in this game, and like I said, I used to stream it all the time. Like, I've streamed, like, 100 hours of just one save in that game. Like, I'm obsessed with it. And I go through these phases where I play exclusively Stardew Valley for, like, weeks straight, and building this house brought me so much joy because I was, like, channeling my inner Stardew. I had a lot of fun doing it. So that's my formal recommendation to you guys. If you haven't seen Stardew Valley, check it out. At least, like, look up a Let's Play or something. I would say look up mine, but I don't have any. I do have some VODs of myself playing Stardew Valley on my VOD channel, so I'll make, like, a playlist or something maybe for you guys to check out if you want to watch them. But there's also, like, hours and hours of content, so it might be better just to watch someone's Let's Play, because it wouldn't be as long and impossible. But I think you should check it out, because I feel like you watch my videos, you like my content and you like my Sims, I feel like we have a similar play style probably, right? Like if I play The Sims this way and you watch me play it this way, you must like the way I play The Sims, and therefore you must like things that I like, and therefore I think you'll like Stardew Valley. Okay? Listen, we all know that I have sat here and talked about musicals for months and months and months, and then you finally went and listened to Hamilton and you loved it, okay? I know. You've told me about this. The number of people that have been like, Kayla, I finally caved and listened to Hamilton or Dear Evan Hansen or Heathers or whatever because you talked about it so much and I love it. Like, I get that all the time, okay? So let's listen to me this time. Let's trust Simsie's judgment and check out Stardew Valley. I think you'll like it a lot. It also might ruin your life because it's a big time sink, but that's fine. You deserve it. You need the relaxation that it comes with. I'm really sorry in advance though for ruining your life. I want to farm so badly. Oh my god. I want to play in this house. I don't even care. I just want to play Stardew Valley in The Sims. I know Dr. Gluon did this thing where he rebuilt Stardew Valley in The Sims. People do cool things. Stardew was such a good thing. I could go on forever and ever and ever about Stardew Valley. Who's your favorite Stardew Valley villager? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I know you guys don't all know who these people are, but let me tell you, the first time I ever played, I married this guy named Harvey. He's the doctor. He's got a mustache. Shout out Harvey one time. The next time I played, I married Haley. She's this garbage person. She's like the Susan of Stardew Valley. I had my character marry her because I wanted to see if she had any redeeming qualities. And I feel like everyone marries like Shane and stuff. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about it too much. But yeah, I married Susan. In case you were curious, a twist, the biggest twist of the century, if you ask me. If you don't know who Susan is, there's this person that I used to complain about on YouTube a lot. There was this girl who was very mean to me in high school, and I would like come on YouTube and be like, "You won't believe what Susan did today," and I like made up a fake name for her, Susan. And I'll tell these stories about her and how she was mean to me and very condescending and awful to me. I'll tell you a quick one, like just like a quick little like snippet of a Susan, all right? You've all heard this story probably, but just in case you haven't, I'll explain it to you. One time, I was in math class. She sat in front of me in math class, and I had my phone like on my desk, and I was on my own Twitter page for some reason because I'd like checked something, and I left it open by accident on my own Twitter with my like profile open. And I had set my phone down for a second to like get something out of my bag, and she had turned around to ask me a question and saw my Twitter open on my phone and like looked over, and she was like, "What is that?" Because I had like that old profile picture I had with the pink, like kind of, it was like a pink kind of cutesy little drawing of myself. And she saw it and she was like, "What is that?" And picked up my phone to look at it without asking me. And she was like, "Why do you have so many followers? What's that weird anime picture you have?" And started like going on and on asking me questions. And then she clicked on my YouTube link in my bio and was like, "Oh my god, you make YouTube videos? You're so cute. You're like a mini PewDiePie." And then proceeded to tell my entire math class about my YouTube channel. And I probably had like, I don't know, like 30,000 subscribers at the time, which is a lot, but also like in the scale of things, it's not a lot of subscribers. I probably also had like a few thousand Twitter followers. Like, it wasn't like where I am now. And she was so mean to me. Like, the condescending, like, "Oh my god, that's so cute. You're like a mini PewDiePie." And then to tell my entire class about my channel at a point where like I wasn't really ready to deal with the mockery that comes from high school students finding out you make Sims content, because I'm not ashamed of what I do at all. But for some reason, people think it's a little bit weird, and anything like moderately out of the ordinary when you're in school becomes a big problem. And so they were really mean to me about it. And that's Susan for you. I still can't believe the fact that she picked up my phone and like did all that without me asking or giving permission or anything, and just like took my phone and did that. Like, I would never pick up somebody else's phone and like make an ordeal out of something that they had on it. Like, what is wrong with her? I'm sorry. I'll stop. It was a traumatic experience and I'm not over it yet. But some of my older builds, like the ones that I made like in 2017, 2016, all of those videos are like about ways I was tormented in school by people making fun of my YouTube channel. It doesn't happen anymore because I'm in college and I see less people, and also people when you're older are a little bit more accepting of just things in general. Like, people don't really care what you get up to when you're in college. In high school, I think everyone is so self-conscious that they're just so obsessed with what everyone else is doing, or at least they try to be, because they're so worried about themselves that they're like trying to find things wrong with other people to like point out and compare themselves to and all that stuff. And so anything weird or out of the ordinary is weird, and then they make fun of you for it. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. And so that doesn't happen in college really, because people are more mature and you're not around people that are so, ugh. High school is a bad place. So is middle school. I promise you it's better. I also don't see people much anymore because I'm busy. So like that helps. It's good. And you're in class a lot less in college. This is my advice to you guys. College is better than high school. It's so much better than high school. Like in high school, you're in class 5 days a week for like 7-8 hours a day. In college, you take like 4 or 5 classes. You have class like 3 times a week for each of them for like an hour and a half. Like you're not in class for a long time at all. So that's good. You have more homework, I think, but that's okay. It works out. I'm also taking online classes this semester, so I have a lot of homework, but no lectures. Guys, I keep saying this, but I think the online classes was like a moderate mistake. I don't know, I think it was a good idea, and I think that it works out well for me, but also taking a class online versus in person, it is so much more work to take it online because there's no lecture aspect of it. So all of it is self-taught, and they assign you a lot more work to try and make sure you know what you're talking about. And so it's just a lot. Like, I have classes. I'm taking 3 classes that have weekly discussion board posts, and one of them requires 1,000 words a week in a discussion board post. That is a full-on essay she's asking for in a discussion post. And then you have to reply to your classmates, which is like, obviously, but 1,000 words for a discussion post, like, you can't even call it a discussion post at that point. Like, call it what it is. It's an essay. The idea of that is so horrifying to me. Why? Discussion boards are scary. But all my classes are, like, largely, like, reading and then discussion boards because, obviously. But the idea of writing 1,000 words a week for a discussion board, it's fine. Everything's fine. History majors are kind of wild. All that writing you have to do. I also had to buy textbooks this week, and I don't even want to talk about it. One of them I couldn't find used anywhere, and I needed it, and so I couldn't rent it, couldn't find it used. I had to buy it, and it was like $90, which isn't that expensive actually compared to some textbooks, but I wasn't happy about it. Like, $90. I'm sorry, I'll swear, I'll stop. Also, I had to pay for a Spanish access code again, which we all know. I had to pay like $100 to access my Spanish homework for like 6 months. Gotta do it again, so that's kind of cool and fun and fresh. Love that. College is expensive and scary. I'm sorry for talking about these things. It's all the little things, you know? Like the money you pay to suffer. $100 just to do your homework. Okay, I'm done. You guys, the video's almost over now. Hey, hope you enjoyed it. Look at that greenhouse and beautiful garden and everything. There are screenshots coming up for you guys to take a look at. And I hope that you enjoyed the video. Check it out on the gallery. My origin ID is lilsimsie. But make sure to go ahead and leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day. And so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. How did this turn into me complaining about college? I was just talking about Stardew Valley and how I love to farm, and now I'm like, oh my god, textbooks! They're so expensive. What a typical whiny little college student. I'm so sorry.